say times I can be misunderstood. Yeah. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you will try loving me. All I ask is you will try loving me. Cause loving me ain't easy. I know it ain't.
What's going on, and welcome to Black Kings Free Game. Today, kings and queens, I am here with none other than the AD of Liberty County High School, Mr. Jacob Bischoff. Give it up.
What's up, man? Appreciate the invite.
Nah, man, I appreciate you coming. Look, Mr. Jacob, since you've been in Liberty County, how long have you been in Liberty County now?
About 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
So since you're new to the area, fairly new to the area, I would like to introduce myself because I know we've seen each other on the field a time or two. My son was out to school, and you know, since I got all these kids, you always see me there. But I always see you doing something.
I try to.
I mean, every time I always see you doing something. I either see you out there moving something, talking to a kid, or getting something done, especially during the game.
That's right.
So I appreciate that. And I wanted to have you on the show because I want everybody else to get to know Mr. Bischoff. Okay? So how's your week been?
It's been innovative. Not gonna lie to you about it. It was pretty smooth until about 7 o'clock last night. Jenkins ended up having to switch games to being home. Working with Liberty County's gonna be home now on Friday. And
okay.
A lot of people think it's just an easy, hey, make up a phone call. It's not.
So you just cut the field on, yeah.
It's not, man. It's you got to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Everybody knows what they need to know. And I probably got done off the phone probably 10:30 last night from 7 o'clock.
God. Yeah, because you got to worry about the janitors, you got to worry about security, you got to worry about the snack bar, letting all those people know. So, yeah, guys, don't think it's just some easy feat. He just opens up the field and cuts the lights on. You got to have announcers. You got to have all
And they won't
that.
let me announce the games. That's the only bad part, man. I love announcing.
But you be announcing.
I'm good at it.
Yes, you are. That's one of those times where you're watching the game or seeing the game on Facebook and you just hear the announcer going, oh, he's going to the 30 to 40. Oh, touchdown, Panthers.
Right.
You get animated with it. So,
I do.
How about Hinesville? 3 years. How are you enjoying Liberty County?
Man, I like it. I really do. We've been here for about 3 years. One of the base stories that really kind of tells me about Hinesville. And my wife ain't been here probably, 2 or 3 months, didn't know anybody, didn't know, anybody. And so we go into Walmart, go to the little checkout, and we're trying to do some things at the line. And whatever we were doing, it just wasn't working. And so the young lady behind the counter, you good?
Y'all, I'm choking. But go ahead.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Go ahead.
And so anyways, the lady behind the counter, probably 4 or 5 deep behind us, man. And she reached out and said, hey, you having problems? So yeah, a little bit. So she actually shut her line down from everybody else, told them to divert them somewhere else, and stayed there for probably 30 minutes just to help us get everything figured out. And that was where I'm from. That just doesn't happen like that.
Welcome to the South.
That's right.
Yes.
And we're originally from Jacksonville, and then we moved to Tifton in 02, I think 02 or 03, something like that.
Oh, Tifton, Georgia.
That's right.
Yes.
And I'd say that Tifton's good people, but it's just different,
Yeah, of course.
And but yes, when we got over here, they're real just that Savannah South hospitality is really good.
And the food. Now, I'm not saying that y'all not down there burning in Jacksonville.
That's right.
Like y'all ain't tearing them tops up. But there's country cooking down here in South Georgia. Now, I don't know where have you eaten, but have you had some good food while you've been here?
I have, man. I know that it's we don't want to put too many names out there because you don't want to you want to make sure they're paying you first.
No, you good. Tell them.
Yeah, man. We had a few. It's really good. And they got a little crawdaddies there in Ludowici. It's really good. They got a called what's it called? Old school buffet or old school Diner, I think it is, up there in Townsend. It's really
Yes,
good.
Townsend.
They
Yep.
are amazing, like absolutely amazing. We found a few in Richmond Hill. My favorite pizza spot is in Tybee Island, though. A little
What's
place
that?
called Huckapoo's. This little
Huckapoo's.
dive bar kind of a thing, and it's amazing.
Oh wow, I gotta try that out.
It's reasonably priced. I mean,
And you said on Tybee?
just as you're getting on Tybee on the left hand side, it's called Huckapoo's.
Now look, I go to Tybee a lot because my wife loves the beach.
Yeah, as you get on the island, you look to your left. There's like some yellow buildings and things. You pull
Yeah,
back, pull
where the
back in there.
bicycles and stuff at.
Pull back in there, and it's on the right hand side.
I'm gonna try that out because I love a good pizza, man. I like the New York type style, but I like it thin, but a little bit of crisp, but not too much. You know what I mean?
Well, these are flavorful. They flavor the crust. They flavor things.
Oh, wow.
And it's reasonable price. We took some friends out the other night. We got 4 large pizzas and it cost us $74.
That's not too bad.
And that's with 2 drinks. 2 drinks. if
That's
you know
not bad at all.
what I mean.
God, what is it?
Huckapoo's.
Huckapoo's.
Yep.
You know they got the Crab House. You ever been there to that
No.
seafood?
Sunbury?
No. Right there in Tybee.
No, I've never been there. Only one I've
Really?
been to is Huckapoo's. Yeah.
Oh,
on Tybee.
wow. Yeah, they got the Crab Shack is what I believe it's called. And it's right there before you get on the island. You turn down there, go to a dirt road. They got alligator pond and everything out there too.
Really?
So yeah, that's pretty good.
Have to
But
try that.
the best kitchen that I've eaten at it's called Nita's Kitchen. You ever ate there? Yeah, a lot of people haven't. That's my wife.
I'm no, oh, okay. I was saying.
Yeah, she can burn.
I
She
got
can really throw down. So you've eaten some cooking down here. You haven't had the best yet, but we're gonna get you there.
I don't know. I cook pretty good.
Oh really?
Oh, yeah.
You country southern food or?
I don't know about southern food, but I cook steaks really good.
Oh, you the steak master.
Steak, baked potato, asparagus, things like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's down my alley.
That's right.
Now, you're originally from.
Jayville. Well, just outside of Jacksonville. But I tell people from Sanderson, Florida, they look at me like that.
Yeah. Like,
Like, I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. But
I got you on Jacksonville though.
Yeah. Well, where I lived at in McLennan, called Baker County. But like I said, I was born and raised in Sanderson, Florida. It's nothing there. Nothing. There's nothing but woods. It's Okefenokee Swamp area.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was a swamp rat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, that's different living. You know more things about nature than a lot others do. Then,
That's right.
especially in Florida.
Yeah.
Florida is deep with reptiles. That's something I'm not. I don't like reptiles like that.
I like eating them.
Yeah. Well, see, I had gator tail and it was fried in the little chunks.
That's right.
And yes, that was good. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people say it tastes like chicken steak. I call it chicken steak.
It tastes however what kind of water it's in. If it's in nasty water, it's gonna taste nasty. If it's in clean water, it tastes like clean. It's like fish. You know?
Oh, okay. See, you teach
Just
me
don't have
something
that
new.
fishy taste, but it,
Yeah.
it tastes similar to the water too.
Oh, okay. I see. I didn't know that.
That's right.
Now, growing up in Sanderson,
Yeah.
how did you get into wanting to be in education?
I did not. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was-
Honesty is the best policy.
That is the absolute furthest thing from my mind.
Okay.
I was raised on a farm. What got me into Tifton was a dairy farm. I mean, believe it or not, 10 years ago, I was sitting in the milking park milking cows.
Hold on one second.
I thought you did that on the
Yeah,
soundboard.
right. But
I got you.
Lord Jesus, excuse me 1 second, y'all. Hey, cue the intro for a second, please.
I thought he did that on the board. I didn't realize that was the actual person.
Well, yeah. Well, to know me is to love me, 'cause at times I can be misunderstood. Yeah. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you will try loving me. All I ask is you will try loving me. 'Cause loving me ain't easy. I know it ain't, I know it ain't. Well, I can be misunderstood. I can be misunderstood, yeah. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. Like the preacher said it would.
And we are back. I apologize about the interruption. That's never happened in the time that we recorded this show.
Well, welcome to my life. Yeah. If it ain't supposed to happen, it's going to happen.
That's wild.
Yeah, I have more things happen in my life that never should happen.
I apologize, kings and queens. That's definitely on me. Yeah. It was my auntie though, so it was a technically a good reason that was going on. She just didn't know. Yeah. But back to it.
Yeah.
You said that you didn't even want to go into education, wasn't thinking about education.
No.
So what?
Never on the docket, man. Never.
What directed you?
Oh man, well, you want me to tell you what directed me, or you want me to start from Sanderson?
Start from Sanderson.
There's a big difference, man. It's my dad. I'll call him back in a minute. But anyways, Sanderson was definitely different, man. I was raised in the country. We didn't have nothing. We have the dog barking now.
Yeah, look, but go ahead. We're listening. Don't pay him no attention.
This is awesome. Lord, I love it, man. Oh man, this is my life, man. I've learned how to roll with more punches in my life. But it's all good, man.
But yeah, once again, tell us, please continue. This is wild.
Yeah, man. No worries, man. Sanderson was different, man. It was country, man. I never, till 2017, I never seen my neighbors. Never. I didn't know it. I mean, I knew them, but I never, like, when I'd go home at night, you could not see your neighbors. It was just woods everywhere.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. I grew up. I give you the kind of clean version, man. I had a really, really, really abusive mother. Like, she just really abusive, man. Put me in the hospital a few times. And,
oh, wow.
Well, from my brother, I believe she'd have killed me, and that's the God honest truth. She told me that on multiple occasions.
Oh, wow.
And so really, school was never an option. School was never a thought process. Graduated in 95. Like I said, growing up, my mother split when I was about 13. It was just rough, man. It was just it was a different kind of lifestyle, you know. Got out of school, just my thing was just I wanted to get out of the life that I was in, you know. I mean, you get to talking personally, I'll tell you some things about it, but it's just I just didn't want to be there, you know.
I got you.
And everybody else says you're a product of your environment. I believe that you can change whatever you want to change if you're willing to put the work in.
No, that's facts.
And we didn't have AC, we didn't have nothing. We barely had electricity. Dad didn't believe in TV, nothing like that. We just didn't grow up like that. Like I said, real, you know, kind of short version. Like I said, we got out of that, and my pops ended up marrying another lady, and real good lady, real good woman, you know. And still, school was never an option. Never thought about college. Never thought about it. Even though I went to a little tech school for a while. And
yeah.
I did that little route. I just worked, man. I did. I worked in the factories. I worked in wherever I had to make money. You know, it didn't matter. Like school again, it was just that was for rich people. Me, I worked for a living, and I was going to work, and I was going to get out of it one way or the other, you know. And got in a little bit of construction, worked in the construction business, and met my wife. Kind of kept going forward, you know. Me and her really didn't. I didn't even like her at first. I couldn't stand her, man.
Cut. No, I'm just playing.
No, you ain't got to cut. She knows, man. My wife knows, man. She seen her in church, and I always believe in God, man. God's always led my life, even when I didn't realize it. You know, He put me where I need to be again, even when I didn't know it. But He just always touched my heart. It was quietly, you know, and got me where I need to be. I met her at the right time. I was actually. Clean version. I was running around with another girl, talking to another girl.
Yeah.
I met my wife for a couple other times, and I just knew something was there, you know.
That's what's up.
So like I said, that led me into it and just kept moving forward and ended up going into Tifton with a dairy farm, milking cows.
Oh, really?
That's right. We milk cows, like I said, up to about 10 years ago, I was actually in a dairy farm, or in the dairy parlor milking cows.
Wow.
Even when I was in college. I didn't go to college until I was 35, you know. And there's a lot of little things that led to that. We had a young fellow working for us. We used to call him Slim. His name was Anthony Vickers.
Yeah.
Good guy. Like, he about 6 months younger than me. He was in, I'm trying to think of a nice way to put it. He was in the special classes. But he was a good kid. Good guy. Good guy. Yeah. Do anything for you. Found out he couldn't read and write. But I knew his teachers, and I knew he graduated school. And so I went, small enough community, I knew him. I knew who his teacher was. I went right to his house, knocked on the door. Hey, what's the deal? So we talked about him for a few minutes, and she said, well, if you think you can do better, you do it. And I said, you know what? I might just do that.
Oh, wow.
You know a man running his mouth.
Yeah.
And
We got to back it up.
Yeah, I was just running my mouth, and I said, man, I might do that. And we was cutting corn out there in Rochelle, Georgia. And I mean, we were 3,500 acres in the middle of it, and I'm praying and sitting in a corn chopper, corn harvester, and sweating hot, and it was hot. And I'm just praying, just asking God, what do you want from my life? 'Cause I know this ain't it.
Yeah.
And God put on my heart to teach, and I called my wife, and her first words out of her mouth was, "You need to be a school teacher, don't you?" She didn't even answer hello. And so I started putting work in, and my wife's probably the smartest person I know, man. She goes, "If you're going to do this, then what you need to do is start volunteering." And so I did. When I wasn't milking cows and I wasn't working on people's tractors and cars and stuff like that, I just started volunteering at schools and realized, hey, this ain't too bad. And it's a little irritating, but it ain't too bad. And I started seeing a lot of needs for kids, man. There's a lot of things that I seen is I thought everybody was into it for the same boat I was. I was in the same boat for these kids, for the heart for these kids.
Yeah.
I come to find out real quick it ain't the truth. A lot of people doing it for a paycheck. A lot of people doing it for things. And
thank you.
And that was frustrating. And so I said, you know what? 35 years old, I'm gonna go to college, and I did.
Wow.
And so yeah, there's a lot of things, man, that led up to that.
With Mr. Bischoff, I really gotta say this, bro. You really had a very humble beginning. And when I say humble, I don't mean, you know what I'm saying, in a bad way. I'm talking about like you didn't have everything just given to you. You had to work for each and everything you got. And then you had already settled in your mind, it's no big dreams here. It's, hey, I'm going to work because that's how I can feed myself. Or I don't know what your responsibilities were then, but a lot of people can't even fathom just that part. Because even me, I'm a dreamer. You know what I mean? I'm a dreamer, but then I had to learn to, hey, it's going to take action. It's not just going to happen.
That's right.
And now you're here in Liberty County, and everything that you're saying seems very, very genuine. Mr. Bischoff is a genuine man, and for him to talk about the community like that, he only been here 3 years, and he wants to help the community, the kids. And he became an educator because he wanted to help somebody.
Yeah.
That go deep, man, because you said he didn't even know Mr. Vickers didn't know how to read or write.
That's right.
I'm sorry, we're going to go backwards a little bit, but did you end up teaching him?
I did. We worked a little bit. I'm trying to think of things I can't tell you on there.
Yeah, I got you.
No, we did. We worked on the big thing was adding and subtracting the paycheck. That's actually what led to it. But I'm trying to process it in my mind.
No, you're good, brother.
And so anyway, so yeah, we did. We ended up working, teaching, reading, and writing a little enough to where he can comprehend things. You know what I mean? Because before he lived in the same area his whole life, 40 years or 30-something years, he lived in the same area, so he knew where to go. But the problem was if he went out of that area, he couldn't find his way home.
Oh, wow.
And so when he went off, he couldn't go off unless he was with somebody. But like I said, Anthony was a great guy, man. I still keep in contact with him, still talk to him. He, it did just, what got me was a store situation. He took his paycheck. We paid him every Monday. We always paid on Mondays, not Friday. And so we take it to the store. He cashed his check. Well, the people at the store was ripping him off because he knew he couldn't count. So they'd give him $50 in $1 bills, and we was paying him $3.50 a week. And they'd give him $50 in $1 bills and give him a case of Pepsi's, case of smokes, and a full tank of gas. And he thought he was rich.
Oh, wow.
And so me and the clerk had we had a little abrupt conversation, and he realized he was wrong, and it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what led into me kind of pushing some other things, pushing some other buttons.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go deep with you if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I apologize you had that experience growing up with your mother.
Not me. And I don't want to interrupt you, but I do want to tell you this. It used to bother me before. It used to really, really, to the point of, that's what kind of led me into boxing, a little bit of MMA and that. And I just had a lot of hatred in my heart. Yeah. And I just, in October of 2010, or not in October, it was first of 2010, my wife got into a wreck. Somebody hit her from the backside. I'm in a milking parlor milking cows. Yeah. And all my wife, she called me, she said, hey, look, I'm fixing to be home. Or fixing me at the dairy barn. We only had one car at the time. And she said, I'll be there in a minute. She called me right back, less than 30 seconds. Hey, she got real quiet, didn't say nothing. I said, what's up, bud? What you doing? And didn't say nothing. I said, where? Next, I knew something was wrong. I said, where are you at? That's the only next question, where are you at?
Yeah.
So she told me, and which is just at the end of the road, about a half a mile of the road. And I went to praying about it on the way up there. I grabbed my dad's truck, took off, told my dad kind of the little quick version. I said, I don't know what's going on, but something's going on. And I just went to praying in my heart. What's, whatever you figure out, make sure my wife is okay. I'll do whatever I got to do to change this violent tendencies. I'll do whatever I got to do to change this mentality of mine.
Yeah.
And got up there, couldn't find her, and come to find out she was just squatting down in the ditch next to the car. And she had a little scratch on her, about, I don't know if you can see it or not, but about an inch big on her back.
Yeah.
And I told God, that's a deal. Deal's a deal. If I make a deal with you, we're doing it.
Yeah.
And I went praying about putting people in my life that were good people, that were honest people. And I was always my prayer. I want to put good people in my life, good honest people in my life, good people that are calm in my life, because I don't know calm. Because my dad was he's a great guy. My dad's a super great guy. He took care of me and my brother. But he's he was a little hyper growing up, and so was my birth mother. But I already kind of explained that a little bit. And so again, I was just out bugging, man. I just want to make sure she was all right and make sure she was good, and so God wanted peeling back layers. He wanted putting back people in my life. Dave Dixon had a few other people in there in my life that was just really good people. Times in my life I've seen them go through things, and I'm thinking, I would knock that joker's head off. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It was something. And so anyways, like I said, God just put him in my life. And the last test that he gave me, me and my birth mother didn't see each other in probably 16 years up to this point. And so I prayed about it, and God said, you need to go talk to your mother and apologize to your mother. I said, what?
Yeah.
I said, apologize to my mother.
I know it.
For the things she did to me. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. And I fought it. And then finally, I just, God, when he puts something on your heart, you ain't going to walk away from it.
Nope.
And so I did end up finding, I knew where she was at. I knew where I was at the whole time. And so I went to her house, knocked on the front door, and I said, hey, how you doing? She was good. I said, you know who I am? She goes, I have no clue who you are. And I said, I'm your youngest son. And I said, she goes, hey, when she just whole play, how you doing? I said, no. We need to get something in the air first. So I kind of told her why I was there. I said, look, I just want to tell you I apologize. She goes, no, it's no big deal. It happened. For me, it happened years ago. I said, for me, it happened yesterday.
Yes, yeah.
Because it's just always on my mind. And because my relationship with my wife, it means everything. Means everything to me. And I wanted to make sure that me and my wife's life were good together. For 10 years, I was kind of we're on camera, so
you good.
I was not I wasn't abusive or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I just very blunt. If I had something to say, I say it. I didn't care what it was. If she left, I didn't care. I was just in that mode, And once I changed my mentality, and once I changed my personality, everything went to changing. And God put a lot of things on my heart to do, and then that kind of led up. That's why I say I don't take anything back what she put me through, because it put me in a situation in schools where I can see things with kids that no one else can see. And I've been in that situation where, matter of fact, in October, I believe it's the 4th, I believe it is October 4th, I got a kid that was in a similar situation that I helped get out of it. And she's getting married, and she's wanting me to be at the wedding with her. And a great kid, so again, I don't apologize for nothing. I'm not happy about it happening, but in the same hand, if I wouldn't have walked through that walk, I couldn't be where I'm at today.
Jacob, that is exactly what I was going to say, brother. It was like you endured that, but God knew just how much you could take, even though it seemed like it was just unfair. I know it did, bro, but to see the good that came out of that situation, to me, I see the greater good that came out of that. I understand you endured that, and it's the same thing in a lot of men's lives, brother. We go through things, we don't even talk about it. We'll have hate in our heart, and our presence is felt. There, you can tell something's wrong, but it's like, because our mean faces could be mean.
Mine can be.
And people don't get it. They don't get it.
Dr. Water told me the other day, she goes, you ain't got a poker face, bitch. I was like, no, I don't. I do not. If I'm mad, I'm mad. If I'm happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And a lot of people don't get it.
Yeah.
But for you to overcome that and have such a positive outcome on other people's lives.
That's right.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I'm glad God gave me the opportunity to do this. You know.
Yeah, and this is the reason why I like doing my show, is because I don't have to go. I could go get all these popular people, but it's everyday people that make a difference. It's like your life story that you just told is something that is really going to help somebody, because there's a lot of people that have been in that position. Might not be exactly like yours, but it was in that position that you've helped, just like that young lady that's getting married. One of the Kings, Mitchell Boston, says, shout out to Coach Bischoff. Thank you again, sir.
Oh,
And
this
tapping
is
in.
live. I got you.
Yeah.
I forgot this was live.
No, you're good. Mitchell Boston, he's in Lagos.
Yeah.
So he's in Africa right now.
Okay.
We got Gigi. Thank you, Gigi, for looking in. Pat Cray. What's up, Cray? Bryant Grant. All of you guys, don't forget to like and share. Like and share. Angelica James, thank you for like and share, please. Right now, let me update you. I am sitting here with the athletic director of Liberty County High. He has so far told us his humble beginnings all the way up to the middle triumphs, because I believe there's so many more things that he is going to do. But if you don't understand how that junk just touched me, bro, it's like, because people have real situations. Yeah. And it's like the ones that go through the worst are the most genuine. You know what I mean? Because some of these things I've been through, some of these things that we got a new engineer, everybody. I want you guys to say hello to Daniel Ozario. Yes, Ozario. They call him the kid, and to some ladies they might know him as Xavier. So, but we have been through a lot, and the gentle giants are the ones y'all need to be careful, because I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all mess around and mess with Bish's family, or just mess.
Let's not even put that out there.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want to have to cross that line.
You don't understand, but I do.
I love,
you know what I'm saying?
I love what I'm doing, but I don't want to have to cross that line.
I know that's right. I know that's right. But just as you feel that, right? That's how we can fight together with our community to do better. And these are the type of people that I want to be around, man. So it means a lot to me that you would even share this story.
I try to be an open book, though, man. I really do. And with the kids, I'm about as honest as I can. That's even when any kid that's ever been in my class, they'll tell you the same thing. My door is my pet peeve. Don't slam a door. When I was a kid, that was the big thing. You slam it. When I heard that door slam, I was fixing to catch one.
Oh yeah,
and I knew it.
I know that's right.
And I was either that fight or flight mode. And as I got older, there was no more flight.
Yes,
fight.
There
was just absolutely no more flight. And so I tell my kids, and I'm honest with them. I really am. I'm honest with them. Hey, like, this is what happened. This is what, I leave out some of the details, but I tell them the general story. Yeah. And I would just say, look, please don't slam the door. I'm not telling you can't, just please don't. Just be respectful enough. And they do, man. Kids this is the part that people don't comprehend about kids. There's not a kid that will slam my door. Not because they think I'm going to do something, not because they think it's whatever, just say out of respect. Yep. Because I'm honest with them about my story. And then when I get into talking about having cancer and different things like that, and then they really just...
Wait a minute, Bish, come on, man. You fought cancer?
Oh, yeah. 2013, man, I had transitional cell carcinoma. It was bladder cancer, but it was in my kidney. I was in college, and this the crazy part, man. For me, it was nuts. I was in college, and I'm thinking, oh man, everything's good. I'm in God's will, and everything's gravy at this point, man. And I'm gonna use my radio voice. Everything's gravy at this point, but it was not, man. It was just a new test, man. And a lot of people, I kid you not, man. There was a lady actually come to me when she found out I had cancer, and I was going to have my kidney removed. I've only got one kidney. I've got a cut that goes from here to here, and I got another cut. They took out my kidney, my bladder, part of my bladder, part of some other body parts and whatnot. And the lady actually told me that if I really believed in God, I wouldn't be having that surgery. I said, what? And I said, man, God put it in their ability to heal me. Yeah. And I'm going to believe that that's what God wants me to do, And but anyways, like that's a whole nother story. But yeah. So we had I had cancer then, and They told me they didn't think I was gonna make it. I probably wouldn't make it to Christmas, and I might want to get my life right. And I said, nah. When God takes me on this earth, when He takes me on this earth, and we just kept a good fight. And I ain't gonna lie, there was bad days and good days. And my wife had to put up with a lot, man. She really did. I was in a bad way. Because for a man, it's mentally disturbing. It's just a problem. And not only that, but because for 5 weeks to the day after we had that, it was February 26th, April Fool's Day, I got in a car wreck and shattered my leg. When I looked down, I could actually see the bone sticking out the side of my leg.
Oh, man.
And it was just one thing after the next, and through the whole thing, you as a man, you want to be a certain provider for your wife.
Yes.
And I wasn't. The hardest thing for me was there was a young fella. He's a good friend of my wife's side of the family. Good guy named Brandon. Great guy. And the hardest thing for me was she couldn't, because she had broke her leg too, and he had to tote her in the house. And I'm gonna tell you something. For a man,
that tears you apart.
That'll take your feet. No pun intended, but it'll take your feet straight off underneath you. And that was my breaking point. And it wasn't against him.
Yeah.
He was just being a good guy. And he is a good guy. Still, he's a great guy. But it was hard watching.
It's that feeling, man, because I'm supposed to be doing that. Right. I'm the protector. Yeah, brother.
And and I was in college at that time, so it was different. It was different.
Hey, Mitchell, if you're on there, King Boston, right now I'm putting in a vote on kingship for Mr. Bischoff. If you're looking, give your response. There's an eye here. If we have another king in the building, all it takes is 3. We have Danny. I think Danny would honor that with the eye. Am I correct with that, Danny?
Say aye.
All right. But anyways, we'll continue on.
I got you.
So you're telling me that you fought all of this.
Yes, sir.
And you still have faith in God.
Oh, without a doubt. And I believe, I'm a firm believer, man, and I believe to the death of me that in order to have true love, you got to understand true violence. And I really believe, and it sounds bad, but if you really think about it, it's not. And when you people have been through the worst, they understand the best. They comprehend what the best is. And I believe that. God, and again, I don't believe God did this to me. I believe it was just something that happened. God was testing me. And it's seeing about my faith. No more than He did me, and a real good friend of mine, Bryson Daniels, was talking about it this morning with Job. Look at the things that he put Job through.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it, but he allowed it to happen. He knew his people. And I'm not going to stand here and say that I'm the best church-going person in the world, because I believe this is church. I believe 2 or 3 more gathered together.
Thank you.
In my name.
Thank you. It's the relationship.
Yep.
It's the relationship, the guidance. The things that you didn't think was going to happen is when you're in that situation and you're at your last and you say to yourself, a light's about to get cut off. And all of a sudden, you get a call from a cousin or a relative. Hey, it was just in my heart to send you this money. Now, I'm not saying, they're going to send you $1,000, but it's just enough. And maybe it might not be enough, but you call the light company and say, hey, look, I got $200 on my light bill. I know that I'm off, but is there any way? Well, we just got a program that's available where you never know how God is going to do it. It'll be just enough.
That exact thing happened. I mean, even when me and my wife first got married, we're in Scooterville up in Tifton. And I don't mind telling you my business, man.
Yeah.
I made from the dairy farm, I made $1,200 a month. And I had to take my taxes out. So I made $1,200 a month working 7 days a week. All right, so me and my wife were going through things, and there was times in our life we were seriously debating, do we eat or do we pay the bills? And that's the God honest truth, man. And there was times, man, and God bless her mother. Her mother would send us money, or she'd send, a gift card. Her grandmother was alive. She goes, hey, baby, God put us on my heart to send you these gift cards to Publix.
Yeah.
And it could not
right on time.
I'm telling you, man, and as a man, it's like you want to provide, and it just wasn't happening, and it just things happen.
And people don't understand the small things. Janice Baker, says, great guy, loves our kids.
I like Janice. Janice is awesome.
Mitchell King Boston says,
She's got a good dad too, by the way. Yes.
oh yeah, Mr. Baker.
Oh
yeah,
Janice, your dad is awesome.
he is, and her mother also. Her mother taught me, but I know
I
her
don't know.
father.
I've met her, but I don't know her.
Yes. Mitchell Boston says, I make a motion in Second King. So and we got the kid, which is Osorio. Solid dude, no question. So it has been motioned in second that you will be kinged.
I appreciate it.
So
I'm not sure what that entitles, but I appreciate it.
look, I'm telling you, it comes with a lot. It comes with a brotherhood.
Gotcha.
It comes with a brotherhood. But your story, I'm not even gonna say story, your life is a inspiration, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. The things that you have been through so far,
Yeah.
bro, I don't know what I would do, to be honest. And you give me inspiration because I thought that, man, things is terrible at a point, you know what I mean? And then when you come out of it is when you see the victory. And that's the hard part for a lot of people. When you're in it, you don't never see it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh God, what now?
I never blame God though, and that's the truth. Even when I found out I had cancer, man, me and my wife, I ain't gonna lie to you, we found out we was at Jeffrey Peters' office, Dr. Peters' office.
Yes.
We drove from there to Scooterville, and it's about a 30-minute ride, and I never said a word. I mean, she never said a word, because she knows when I'm aggravated, just don't talk to me.
Don't talk, yeah.
And but I was processing, and kid, true story, man. I'm sitting in my old truck, me and my wife sitting there together, and I looked over her, and she looked at me, and I said, whatever God's will is God's will. If he takes me out of this earth, he takes me out. If not, and I'll be here kicking and screaming and aggravating people to them. And we did. And I tell you though, man, it's, to me, that was the easy part. And I hate to say it like that, but for me personally, now my wife seeing it from the outside, kind of looking in, it was different. That was the easy part for me, because I was going through it. So when you're going, it's kind of like playing a basketball game. You don't see things when you're in there playing a basketball game. You're just playing.
You're just playing.
And that was me. I was just playing, man. I was doing my thing, and God wanted me to do. And the hardest thing for me was I was 17 years old. Me and my dad went to overseas, and we went and seen went to Guatemala. I'm not gonna tell you that. I'll tell you off air, but I ain't gonna tell you what happened in Guatemala. But
yeah.
This you're talking about 1994. So again, I don't know if you know, but it was going through a civil war. And when Nicaragua was, and again, I can tell you some other things off there, but the main thing was stuck to me to this day, is there was a young lady about 9 years old. She had a baby on her hip, a little sibling.
Yeah.
And she was doing whatever she could for money and begging. And when it rained, that's the only time she could bathe. And it was just, it was, I still remember it just took everything out of my breath. Because even today, I won't celebrate birthdays. My birthday's in 2 days, and I won't celebrate it. Refuse to celebrate it, just for the fact of, why am I going to celebrate a day and have all kinds of gifts given to me when I got kids in this world that ain't even got clothes, that ain't even got a place to eat? And I just won't do it.
Gotcha.
And people they get aggravated with me. Hey man, we're gonna do something, but now I'm good. So I just quit telling people it's my birthday.
Yeah.
And like I said, we was in Managua, Nicaragua, when that took place, and that was rough, man. That was as a kid, I think everybody should have to go overseas. And you talk about Mr. Boston, King Boston is in what do you say, Africa?
Africa, yes.
And I don't know the situation right now over there, but it's just, I think everybody should go see things.
I agree, and I want to tell you this before I go into that. I celebrate you. Happy birthday, bro.
It's Friday, but yeah, we're playing Jenkins. I'm hoping we come out and win on Jenkins.
Look, right? But look, the celebration, I count it as your accomplishments, and brother, you've accomplished a lot.
Yeah.
I understand, across the world is different things. So I went to Africa, but Mitch is in Africa, but he's not in the Africa out. Mitch is in AC right now.
Okay, I got you.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
But I traveled.
Yeah.
So when you travel in Africa, man, it took us about 7 hours to go 60 miles.
Wow.
Because it was stop after stop.
Yeah.
They want to check this, and then you get stopped by other parties and everything. But that was the most difficult part, was getting through that. But when you look at how people have to live, like there isn't no convenience stores like that. They have old shanty shacks to where they sell everyday goods, and people don't. If you take an American and put them there, they're not going to understand. They're not going to fathom that this little
That's right.
shanty is a store.
Home, yeah.
It's a real store, and it's a clean store, and everything in there is going to be fresh. It just doesn't look. And I described America and Africa as two different things. I described America as this big, beautiful, red, delicious apple. But if you cut it open, you're going to see all the worms and all that is bad.
That's right.
I say
around
Africa. Yeah, Africa is this big apple with worms sticking out. And it looks like it's rotten. But when you cut it open, it's the most beautiful thing you could ever see. It tastes good. And it's all visual. It's how they put it in our optics. Because before I went to Africa, I was looking for the kids where little flies fly on their eye and
That's right.
people starving.
That's right.
I got to Africa and people aren't starving. They're just working for what they got. They're working for what they got. There is no credit cards. There are no, hey, can I buy a house and make payments?
That's right.
Not even for cars. And that's how we don't understand how entitled we are here.
Yeah.
Once you leave outside the world, you will understand exactly what real life is. There is no assistance at all. It's you have it or you don't. You get it or you don't.
Make it with ease.
Yeah, you got to make it with these. You had 8-year-olds outside selling anything, and that's a good thing about Africa also is it's abundant in produce. So they'll go pick whatever they're going to sell to you. But there are thousands of kids every day grinding, seriously. But here, that's why I say I want to send my kids to Africa for a month to live, so you can understand. Like, life isn't what you think it is. It's not like that for everybody, and we get entitled to it, and we think everybody else is the same way, and it's not. It's not.
It makes you appreciate things. I know with our
really
house,
does.
man, I got a beautiful home, probably the most beautiful home I've ever lived in, for sure. But even that, I'm blessed that God gave us that ability, to have that. And even before that, the house we had before that, I'm just glad, and I have a real good friend of mine, again, another brother of mine, that was Ty Randolph. Most of y'all know Ty. He's a basketball coach for Bradley.
Yeah.
Well, Ty's one of the main reasons I'm here. I was looking in a couple different places to move, and one of them was Cherokee County. And Ty just said, hey, man, I could always use another assistant if you want to come over here. And so I ended up putting in an application, got the job, and I actually lived with him for probably 3 months before I found a house, And so, he could have easily just said, hey, man, come on over and figure it out. Go rent something, And but he didn't. And he said, hey, man, don't worry about rent. Don't worry about just stay in this room. I got an extra room. Stay as long as you need. And Ty was super, super grateful, man. And I'm very thankful for him for that opportunity to come here. But it's good to have family like that, like a brother like that. I do. I can sit there and literally name on one hand my brothers, and like I said, only one of them that's actually blood. But I have blood. There's Bryson Daniels. I got Ty. A few of them, Cisco. We were talking about Cisco a minute ago. Me and Cisco. I love Cisco, man. He's probably one of the best dudes, the best father. Me and him was raised real similar.
Ooh, that girl so scandalous.
Not quite. This is I'm trying to be clean because I know we got people listening.
Yeah, you good.
Me and Cisco, man, I first met him, man, we literally got in a fist fight. Like, that was the first
Oh,
thing we
really?
did. Oh, yeah, and we've been best friends ever since, man. He, great guy, great family man, raised. He was the city version of me, if that makes any sense, because he was from Austin, Los Angeles, and raised a little rough, raised in gangs. And when I first met him, he didn't have no front teeth, like none.
Oh, wow.
He got hit in the face with a board. And I don't want to tell his business too
Hey,
much,
you good?
But
It's like my brother Daniel.
Yeah. And so yes, we met, and I tell you, I would trust that man with everything I got in me.
That's what's up.
I really would, man. And I don't mind. I'll tell you the good version of this. I was telling your partner a minute ago that growing before I met Ty, and then before I got into education, I had a real serious philosophy in life. If I never rolled with you on the mat, if I ain't never boxed with you in the ring, we ain't never broke bread, we ain't blood, we ain't family.
I got you.
You know what I mean? because I had to know where you was at. If my most important thing to me in this world was my wife.
Yes.
You know, God first, my wife is 100% second.
Yes.
And I got to know that the people I have around me will make sure she's okay. And I got to put you in deep water to find out how good you really are. And you know what I mean? and that's the truth, man.
You hear that, Danny?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, bro, you don't know how close this hit the home with us. Really.
And but yeah, like I said, man, it is what it is.
Well,
So I'm here.
man, you look. Will you come back?
Anytime
back
you
on?
want. I told
Okay,
you, man, I
good.
waited around the school for 4 hours just so I can have this.
Well, I appreciate you,
Yeah,
brother.
man.
Look, we're about to come to an end, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to blabber on, man. I'm sorry, man.
No. You not. Come on, man. No, we good. We
I
good.
got you.
Well, what I'm saying is, we're about to come to an end. But is there anything, any motivation that you want to just give to the kings and queens out there about life?
No matter what the situation it in, it's only for a season. And understand that. You can take anything for a few months. You know what I mean? And every season's usually about 3 months. And no matter how hard it is, no matter how rough it is, understand there's a way. It's coming to an end. Something else is coming. And I've always believed that no matter how bad situation, no matter how rough it is, even at work, at home, and sometimes God moves you. You know, sometimes God, and again, I love Tifton. I love where I'm from. I love Jacksonville. Originally, you know, even I run around and thought in Jacksonville. But when God put it on my heart to go, you know, hey, me and my wife prayed about it. And as long as we agree as a family, hey, just don't be afraid to pick up and move, you know.
Wow.
But sometimes God puts that on your heart. Well,
Look.
like I said, everything's a season.
Thank you. I received that. Now, Mr. Bischoff, Jacob Bischoff, with the power invested in me and the kings of free game. And also we have Daniel Osorio back there that is in agreement. Mitchell is in agreement. But I would like to crown you king, if you don't mind,
No.
sir.
Do I need to take my hat off?
Yeah, just
I'm bald now. I
you
shave my head
good,
every
you
day.
good. You see me, right?
That's right.
But
That's right.
I present to
me
you.
stand up.
Yes, I present to you,
Unplugged it. I'm sorry.
King. You're good, King Bischoff.
I appreciate it. I got a big head, man.
You're good, bro. it fits perfectly.
I appreciate
You
it.
guys, I got to give it up for King Bischoff.
I appreciate
Danny,
it.
would you give us some claps, sir?
Oh, snap.
Mitch,
appreciate
it
it.
happened. You're good, bro. Oh, did it come out?
It did. That's what
Just
I didn't want
right
to like
there.
knock the
You
thing
can reach down. You got the end of it. Just stick
Yeah.
it right back in there. But everybody, look, man. You ever been around somebody and you just feel the vibe and you feel the presence? That's what just happened today. Now I have a few brothers, and I can name them all on. Let's see. I'm gonna say about 2 hands right there, and I have eliminated so many.
I agree with that.
You understand? Because I had a different vision of what real friends and brotherhood is,
That's right.
and that cut the list so thin. But it's a blessing to know that you have others that have your best interests at heart, no matter what their emotional state is, because I could agree with you fully. I could want to have your back, but when you're wrong, I have to be man enough and say,
right.
Bish, you wrong on that one, brother.
That's right.
You wrong on that one. Now look, you mad, I'm mad, but you're wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what holds people accountability, especially us as men. And I just want to let you out. I'm honored, and I hope that you accept this as something real, because
Man, my shiny head on. I just realized how shiny my head
you,
is.
you clean, bro. You clean, man.
That's an understatement. I didn't realize how shiny it really is up there, man. It's crazy.
Kings and queens.
So,
Today we got to hear real life. We got to see real inspiration, real victories, and more to come. So I encourage everybody out there, just like King Bischoff just said, don't give up. It's right around the corner.
that's right.
It's right around the corner. You could wake up the next day and everything switches just like that.
And it does. I'm gonna
yes.
tell you, it really does. I mean, it was even to the point of, and I know you're coming.
You're good.
and
Go ahead.
I'll be short
Speak.
and sweet about it. But even with us, when I was on the farm and I was finishing up my college and everything, some situations happened where we was leaving the farm and didn't know where I was going to go, didn't know nothing. And God worked out a place to live. He worked out everything. He worked out a job. Ended up working for Lanier County. That's where I met Ty at. And I mean, it literally was within a 2-day time frame. Everything just turned.
Wow.
And when it did, it did. And I'm not gonna tell you it was easy because there's nothing easy in this world. If it's worth having, it ain't easy.
I know that's right.
So, but anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
No, you good, brother. I just we're gonna have to do this again, and it'll be a lot sooner than you think
That's
because
fine.
I want to finish this conversation because there's a lot of power in everything that you're saying, man, and I mean that. To my kings and queens out there, remember, stay inspired, keep moving, don't give up, don't forget to pray. Look, this is Black Kings Free Game. I'm People's Champ, King Conda. This is King Bischoff.
There you go.
Officially. And we're right.